Hey, welcome back. I'm Nate Moore. This is More Solution Inc.'s 161st Excel video. And what we're doing today is kind of the opposite of what we did last time. Last time we did trim and we were pulling the extra spaces out of stuff that might be downloaded from practice management software. Today we're going to add some spaces in if we need to. It's a function I used more in older versions of Excel that I don't use nearly as often now, but I wanted to show you what it is and one use that I have found for it currently. What you used to have to do, before the good old days when you could put underlines and put lines around, borders around cells, what you used to have to do is do a formula that would make a dash appear all the way across a cell. And one way to do that is this function right here. It's called REPT, or repeat. And all it does is it takes whatever text that you put in there. Remember, you've got to put this text in quotes. Whatever that text is, and it says how many times you want to repeat it. You can repeat it 14 times. You can repeat it 140 times. And it'll just show you, hey, it's going to do dashes like that all the way along. And when it does, it's just going to underline like crazy. In the old days, what you had to do. Nowadays, I never use that. If I need an underline, I'm going to do this. Or here we go, put a number there so you can see it. Or I'm going to do something like that. The one place I do occasionally use the repeat function is in something like this. Sometimes accounting packages, older hospital systems are going to want a set number of characters in some kind of account number, like for a patient account number or an accounting account number, something like that. So if my number is 8 and I want to make it fill 5 spaces, what you can do is a function that looks like this. Now I know what the result is. Let me look at it. We'll get in there that way. So the text that I'm going to repeat is 0. What I want to do is, sometimes they call it padding the cell, or we're going to add zeros to the front of the number and then put the number that I want, the 8 or the 553 or the 879, at the end of the cell. And what we're going to do is we're going to force them all to be 5 characters long, even though over here they might be 1, they might be 3, they might be 4, they might be 2 characters long. The way to do it is to use that length function we were playing with earlier. The text that I want to pad my cell with to make it 5 characters long is a 0. And how many times do I want to do it? Well, I want to do it 5 times less however many characters are in the cell to begin with. So this one has 1, so I'm going to add 4 zeros. This one has 3, I'm only going to add 2 zeros. And that's how I'm going to pad these cells. And that's really all there is to it. We're just going to use that repeat function to force as many extra zeros as we need at the front to make everything consistently 5 characters long. You don't see it nearly as often as you used to, but for some hospital-based systems or accounting-based systems where you need to have a 5-digit account number for something, and when you pull it out, you're only getting a 1 or a 2 or a 3-digit number to play with in Excel. Here's a way to get it back to the size you need to maybe import something back in, or to do a VLOOKUP and compare something coming out of a hospital-based system. That's what I wanted to show you about repeat today. I want to show you 2 more functions next time that, I used to use a lot more of, but there's a faster workaround in Excel to do it that we'll talk about as well. We'll see you then.